I'm Micah Nowling, and this is my oral component for the argument essay. So I decided to do my argument essay on animal research because it was the one topic that really interested me the most out of all the ones we could choose from. So after I did some in-depth research, I came to this conclusion, and this is how I stand on the issue of animal research. I think that it is completely wrong and that there should be a law made that makes it illegal to do these types of tests on animals. Several arguments that I incorporated into my essay were things such as animal research is cruel and inhumane. And actually, I used some points to support this idea. During some of the tests, the animals are subject to things such as force feeding and neck breaking. And other times, the tests fail the first time, so they have to be repeated, over and over and over again until the right results are given. Another issue is that there are actually better alternatives that produce, better results than animal testing itself. These are things such as petri dishes, computer models, even humans. Another issue that I discussed is how unreliable animal research actually is. Humans and animals vary. They are alike in many ways, and they're different in many ways as well. So, sometimes, you're not always guaranteed the right result and the right effect, and that the effects on humans may vary from those of animals. There's an instance where there was a stroke drug that was found, and it was tested on the animals, and it was proven to be very effective, but once they tried it on the humans, it actually had no effect at all. So, it just varies with each situation, but most of the time, not most of the time, sometimes it's very unreliable, so, you can't really rely on it when most of the time is very unreliable. I incorporate logos, pathos, and ethos throughout my essay. Logos really by providing specific proven points from places, like the Humane Society, and so that's how I incorporate logos. Ethos and pathos, emotions and ethics, give examples why the law should be changed and become illegal. It's inhumane. The animals have no way of speaking out for themselves. To some people, they mean a lot more than just test dummies, so it's really an emotional thing. So this essay has a lot of emotional appeals. Actually, when I was doing some research, I found some counter arguments and things that could be debated against on the issue of animal research. There's some good outcomes, like life-saving cures and treatments, and actually it being less expensive than human testing. So those are some good points, but still, when it all boils down to it, I really think that it's still completely wrong, because these animals are innocent. They haven't done anything wrong. They have to undergo this really harsh treatment, and there's no way they can speak out for themselves. So I think it's still completely wrong either way you look at it. Something interesting I found out about animal research is that there's actually only one federal law that covers and regulates animal research, and that's the Animal Welfare Act, and it requires that the minimum amount of care be provided for the animals used during testing, things like housing and feeding and things like that. But the only thing is it only covers 5% of the animal used. It doesn't cover the other 95%. So I just thought that was really interesting to see that there's a federal law that only covers 5% of the animals. I just thought that was really interesting. But I hope you enjoyed my video.